Ever feel like rushing will solve anything? Spoiler alert, it doesn't. In fact, hurrying often makes life messier. When we're in a rush, we make snap decisions, overlook details, and let stress take the wheel. The truth, slowing down isn't falling behind, it's setting yourself up for success. Things that don't concern you. Not every drama needs your input, and not every person deserves your emotional bandwidth. Choose where to focus your energy and where you'll feel lighter and more in control. Speaking of control, let's talk about slowing down. Think of life as a staircase. If you sprint, you'll probably trip, but if you climb step by step, you can see where you're going and enjoy the view along the way. Life isn't a race, it's about savoring the journey. Now about anger. Have you ever blown up and instantly regretted it? We've all been there. Anger usually does more harm than good. Instead of reacting, take a breath, reflect, and then respond. Trust me, it's way more effective and less exhausting. Finally, stop punishing ourselves with what ifs about the future. Anxiety doesn't solve problems, it just robs today of its joy. Stay present, focus on what you can control right now. The rest, you'll figure it out when you get there. So slow down, pick up your battles, and embrace the moment. Life is not about rushing to the finish line, it's about enjoying every step along the way. Approach that flips conventional strategies on their heads, helping you turn obstacles into opportunities. Here's how it works and why it's so effective. Turning weaknesses into strengths. Why hide your flaws when you can make them your selling point? Reverse thinking takes what might seem like a disadvantage and reframes it as a unique asset. For instance, a product criticized for being too basic can be marketed as user-friendly or perfect for beginners. It's not just about masking imperfections, it's about seeing the hidden advantage others overlook. 2. The subtle art of reverse psychology. Push too hard and people push back. Instead of pressuring others to act fast or don't miss out, reverse psychology takes a softer, smarter approach. A message like "take your time, we'll be there when you're ready" removes the pressure, giving people more freedom to decide and making them more likely to engage. 3. Rethinking attributes. Sometimes it's not just about adding more but doing less. Reverse thinking encourages you to reimagine the core attributes of a product or idea. Instead of appealing to everyone, narrow your focus to a specific audience. By specializing, you create a stronger, more meaningful connection that resonates deeply with your targeted group. 4. Tapping into human nature. We all want to feel exclusive, right? Reverse thinking leverages the human desire for security and uniqueness. Phrases like limited availability or only selective few create urgency and make people value what you're offering even more. 5. From resistance to curiosity. Skepticism isn't a roadblock, it's an opportunity. When people doubt, challenge themselves instead of convincing them. A bold statement like "don't believe us, see for yourself" shifts resistance into curiosity. Encourage even skeptics to engage. It's a clever way to turn doubt into action. Why reverse thinking works. The beauty of reverse thinking lies in its ability to break conventional patterns and inspire fresh perspectives. It's not just about solving problems, it's about reshaping how you see them. By flipping the script, you can uncover creative solutions, innovate in ways others can't, and turn even the toughest challenges into wins. So next time you're stuck, don't just ask "how can I fix this?" Instead ask "what happens if I approach it from the opposite angle?" You might just discover your next breakthrough. Forgiveness is often praised as a virtue, a strength that can heal wounds and mend broken relationships. But when forgiveness becomes endless, without boundaries or consequences, it loses its value and turns into something harmful. A brutally honest truth says the person who keeps making mistakes is not necessarily wrong, but the person who keeps forgiving is foolish. When someone repeatedly makes mistakes or causes harm, they may be testing the limits of the forgiver's patience and self-worth. By forgiving everything, no matter how severe or repetitive the offense, you send a message that there are no consequences for their actions. Over time, this pattern enables the wrongdoer to continue their behavior while the forgiver endures the ongoing pain. Forgiveness without accountability isn't strength, it's self-inflicted wound. It undermines your dignity and self-respect. Worse, it makes the struggles of you seem inedible, even though you deserve the mistreatment because you allow it. True forgiveness should be earned, not given freely. It should come with reflection, growth, and change from the one asking for it. Otherwise, it becomes a cycle of harm that benefits no one. The reality is harsh but necessary. Your value isn't determined by how much you can forgive, but by how much you respect yourself. Forgive wisely. Set boundaries, because you deserve more than just enduring pain. You deserve to live with dignity and peace. Fear of failure is like an invisible wall, not something that physically blocks you, but something that convinces you to stop yourself. You've probably felt it before. An idea, a dream, and a goal you're passionate about. But then the doubt creeps in. What if it doesn't work? What if I fail? And just like that, you freeze, held back by your own thoughts. But here's the truth. Failure isn't the end, it's a lesson. Think about it. When someone learns to walk, they fall countless times. But every stumble teaches them something new, helping them get stronger and more confident. Failure isn't the opposite of progress, it's part of it. The stories of success we admire most often start with setbacks. People behind them faced rejection, mistakes, and struggles. What made them different? They didn't stop. They saw failure not as a dead end, but as a stepping stone to growth and innovation. Now picture this. You let fear hold you back. Time passes and you're still in the same place, wondering what could have been if you just tried. The regret is far heavier than any failure ever could be. Here's the key: action. Even imperfect action is always better than staying stuck. When you try and you fail, you learn, grow, and get closer to success. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. So what's stopping you? Take the first step. Start that project, pursue that dream, or try something new. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Because failure isn't the enemy, it's the path to becoming stronger, wiser, and better equipped for what's ahead. Time is your most valuable asset, and once it's gone, you can't get it back. Yet so many of us waste it on people, habits, and mindsets that drain our energy. Here are 7 powerful ways to reclaim your time and focus on what truly matters. 1. Stop entertaining people who only call when they're bored. These relationships are one-sided and superficial. If someone only reaches out when they need attention or entertainment, they're not investing in you. Value your time and energy by surrounding yourself with people who genuinely care and show effort. 2. Don't take advice from someone who's never done it. Would you ask for financial advice from someone who's broke, or fitness tips from someone who's never exercised? Seek mentors who have walked the path you want to travel. Their experience is a goldmine of wisdom. 3. Stop blaming others. Blaming others might feel like a way to escape responsibility, but it keeps you powerless. When you own your own choices, you take back control of your life. It's not about who's at fault, it's about what you can do next. 4. Learn to say no without guilt. Saying yes to everything means saying no to your priorities. Protect your time by declining tasks, commitments, or favors that don't align with your goals. A firm but polite no can be life-changing. 5. Break free from your phone. Your phone can be a tool or a trap. Constant scrolling and notifications steal hours of what you could use to pursue your dreams, connect with loved ones, or just enjoy life. Take charge of your screen time and set boundaries. 6. Stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison robs you of happiness. Everyone's journey is unique, and what you see online is often a correlated highlight reel. Focus on your growth, celebrate your wins, and remember, you're running your own race. 7. Let go of regret. Regret is a heavy chain that ties you to the past. Learn from your mistakes, forgive yourself, and move forward. The only way to create a better future is by letting go of what no longer serves you. Time is precious. Don't waste it on things that don't contribute to your growth, happiness, or peace. Every moment you choose wisely brings you closer to the life you deserve. Start today. Being emotionally stable and letting life flow as it will, that's true maturity. It's not about shutting off your feelings or pretending problems don't exist. It's about staying calm when life gets messy, thinking before you act, and finding peace even when things are uncertain. Life is unpredictable. Sometimes it's full of joy and other times it brings pain. And often it throws away surprises. Emotionally stable people don't waste energy fighting on what they can't control. Instead, they focus on what they can control, their own reactions. It's like surfing. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to ride them smoothly. A big part of emotional stability is learning to pause. When you're angry, frustrated, or disappointed, take a breath. Give yourself a moment to think instead of reaching in the heat of the moment. Treat your emotions like guests, acknowledge them, understand why they're there, and then let them go when it's time. The real magic happens when you let go of the need to control everything. Trying to micromanage life only leads to frustration and burnout. Allowing life to unfold doesn't mean you're weak. It means you trust yourself to handle whatever comes. In the end, emotional stability isn't about having a perfect, problem-free life. It's about moving through life with confidence and resilience, embracing the ups and downs, and staying grounded no matter what. When you stop fighting life and start flowing with it, you'll find more freedom, strength, and joy than you ever imagined.